the issue that we're working on, which is access to information, which is also known as freedom of information, is about trying to access government information held by public bodies. So the logic behind this is that governments represent communities and represent citizens, and therefore the information that they hold doesn't belong to just the government or the public body. It actually belongs to the people or belongs to the citizens. Access to information is best used, I think, with a huge amount of creativity. I think when we're thinking about an information request, we often think about meeting minutes or a contract or a physical document. You can ask for images, you can ask for footage. Or with the project that we did related to the Guantanamo Bay flights, we were asking the air traffic controllers if flights had gone through their airspace, which is totally just legitimate information, but it's maybe not the kind of information that you would originally think about when you think about a document. So just like the world has kind of gone online and information has taken new formats, we also need to be thinking about in what formats information is held within public bodies. So we may want to ask for images, or we may want to ask for emails or for maybe internal services that they have. Okay, so with countries that don't have access to information laws, we use several tactics. One thing is making a campaign for an access to information law, and another thing is to make requests for information even though there isn't a law, and to take those requests to court when they don't get responded to, and to try and recognise within the jurisprudence, create jurisprudence that then obliges the country to start respecting the right. So that was the famous case of Claude Reyes versus Chile in Latin America, where some activists requested information. In this case, it was environmental information, and the Chilean government didn't give them the information, but then they went to the regional human rights court, and the human rights court recognised that within their obligations, the Chilean government obligations under freedom of expression, the country should respond to this request, and more so, they should make an access to information law. So even in countries where there isn't an already protected and existing right of access to information, there are steps that you can take to try and move that forward. And in a way, that has been the work for people working on freedom of information for the last 10 years or so. And the result of that work has in large respect been the passing of freedom of information laws or access to information laws in a lot of countries.